Magellan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magellan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magellan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magellan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magellan.
Jax, you failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
Так интересно. Пока мы смотрели видение, очень многое, чем можно было заметить. По-моему, это первая игра, которая Piranha Bytes, Piranha Bytes дала имя своему персонажу. Вот. Обычно у нее все безымянные. Вот. А тут даже легенда, откуда он. Хотя, если честно, суть примерно та же самая. Опять его куда-то выкинули. Если, например, в Готике первой его просто выбросили в озерцо с высокого уступа, вот, то здесь тоже с высокого уступа на землю, ну, это очень маленькое расстояние, да, в принципе, выжить можно, в зависимости от того, как упадешь. Но все равно вода обязательно есть. Видимо, вода должна как-то успокаивать, вылечивать, так сказать, своими звуками приятными. Не знаю, почему они так любят ее. А, с другой стороны, правильно, пираньи, они же, собственно, в воде. Вот, еще интересное заметил. Его костюм, вот, он, собственно, с голой шеей. Если вот посмотреть, когда вот он вышел из корабля, который там начал взрываться, у него оголенная шея. Если не ошибаюсь, у него должен быть, ну, межпланетный какой-то корабль. Вот, а значит, что у него должен быть костюм, который, собственно, его полностью защищает от переохлаждения, хотя бы в этом плане, то, что шея. Ну, то, что у него шлем, это понятное дело, значит, он, скорее всего, дыхательными функциями точно обладает. Любопытно, конечно. Вот. Еще вот я начало как-то пробовал, ну, тут просто побродил чуть-чуть. Судя по голосу его, такое чувство, как будто его озвучивал Вин Дизель. Прям так явственно это похоже на вот эту вот его тональность звука. Вот, и то, что он говорит так, ну, холодно, отстраненно. Даже похож слегка на персонажа Риддика. Ну, во-первых, то, что лысый, накачанный, брутальный мужик. Вот, у которого действие наркоты закончилось, и он теперь самый обычный человек. Из себя ничего не представляющий особенно. Только вот палкой махать, вот что ему дали, палку. Ну, с другой стороны, в Готике первой тоже палка была. Нимба, конечно, оружие, но все-таки защититься от молодого падальщика реально было. Ну вот классика. Запрыгнуть нельзя, ничего нельзя. Ну, игра, конечно, очень красивая. Может быть, не для 2022 года, ну, по крайней мере, для того года, который она выходила, она очень-таки достойно выглядит. Тем более, все знают, что, собственно, никогда Piranha Bytes не старались супер в графику какую-то. Они больше старались геймплеем взять, открытым миром, а также, ну, ролевой системе. Вот, хотя я не знаю, есть ли она тут также хороша ли она, как в предыдущих частях. Посмотрим. Elex я прохожу впервые. Начал проходить для того, чтобы, когда будет дата выхода второго Elex, ну, пройти, соответственно, и его. Вот. Конечно, я не успею за то время, которое между первым Эликсом, сейчас, который я прохожу, и второй, который выйдет буквально 1 марта, не успею открыть весь лор. Ну, по крайней мере, основу лора я, наверное, точно пойму. Ну, а пока погрузимся в геймплей. Боже, какой персонаж дубовый. Он вообще неповоротливый, непонятно как бить. Кликай, не кликай. Ужасно. О, и заново драться с этой крысой. Не знаю, поначалу сейчас вот чувствуется, что ужасный геймплей. Неинтересно. Опять заново все собирать. Ну, прекрасно. Ну, собственно, сам виноват, наверное, надо было воспользоваться быстрым сохранением. Тут подсказки дебильные. А, понятно. Здесь, в общем, влияет выносливость. Также, видимо, и на блоки влияет она. Понятно. Короче, надо, видимо, развивать выносливость. Угу. Ну, это много объясняет, почему я первый раз просрал. Ну, я, собственно, первый раз играю. То есть здесь надо развивать выносливость как-то. Значит, получается, выносливость, эта зеленая полоска, она влияет на бег, влияет на бой, влияет на блок. Ну, в общем, сильно быстро не побегаешь на территории, где очень много монстров. Если ты не хочешь от них убежать, а хочешь драться, то надо как-то восстанавливать. Ну, может быть, это как-то поменяется, конечно. Железная руда. Интересно, магическая руда тоже тут есть? О, крыска бегает. Экспо халявная. Ну да. Кость. То есть настолько исхудала бедная, что у нее даже мяса нет. Вино. Ну, вино, оно и в галактике вино. Шкатулка. Изолента. О, изолента, это очень важно. Ух ты, можно карабкаться. Я так понимаю, наверное, можно будет обузить монстров, залазить сюда, лук доставать. Это прекрасно. Суп. О, суп это очень хорошо. Причем четко написано. Суп, не борщ. Так, я помню, мы какой-то там амулет подобрали. Сейчас посмотрим. Голова, тело. Угу. Укрепляет броню. Открывать замки становится проще. О, броня плюс 5. Как шикарно просто. Бух! Как прям. Интересно, почему он не нападает? Интересно. То есть он просто дал себя убить? Какой он альтруист. Как он любит людей. С собой пожертвовал. Интересно, а бутыль можно взять? Нет. Понятно. Ну, пока в начале игры пузырьки с жизками дают. Приятно. Какая-то карта. Да, отстань ты, надпись. Все, все. Отстань от меня. Так, электронный хлам. Не знаю, зачем тут кости нужны. Наверное, для крафта чего-то. Эликсид. Эта лампа разбита. Восстанавливает магическую энергию. То есть здесь присутствует некое подобие магии, да? Понятно. Первая глава. Охота начинается.
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor?
If I want answers, I need to find him. And for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Ого, вы видели? У него прям даже губы шевелятся. Что есть там, что нет? Ну, красиво, красиво. Глайдера очень сильно не хватает. Сейчас бы, конечно, полетать бы тут над этим всем делом. Давайте сядем, посмотрим. И чё? Мы только можем на себя смотреть? А-а-а. Красота! Так, интересно, а что у нас по карте? Ух. Как много. Железный жгут. А, пруд. Железный пруд. Лук. Так интересно, получается, лук земледельца требует ловкости, силы. О, зато интересно, что показывает, какое количество стрел, я так понимаю, есть. Дальность даже показывает. Странно. Я думал, дальность, она как-то должна косвенно зависеть от силы. От силы натягивания тетивы лука. Угу. Патроны. Стрелы, ну, понятно. Отсутствует талант клирик. То есть еще пузыри привязаны к классу, получается, что ли, косвенно? Любопытно. Ну, динамический свет, конечно, очень красивый. Как он заходит сюда, что у тебя глаза адаптируются. Вот это очень круто. Вот тут сейчас на свету, вижу все в темноте, темноте, темноте. Заходим, глаза адаптируются, и вуаля! Классно.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
My jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Ага, вот теперь мы выяснили, что все-таки это его брат. Любопытно. Реактивный ранец. Ага, понятно. Пуколка. А, может быть, ему надо дать зарядиться возможность. Хорошо, дадим. И с возвышенности полетим, да? Давай, давай. Какая-то. Ух ты! Классная пуколка. Прям понравилось. Так, металлический хлам взять. Ну, тут мне напоминает уже первую готику и Ryzen. То есть твой, получается, инвентарь бездонный. О, охотник получил достижение. Это за убийство крыс, видимо. Незамысловатые штаны простого работяги. Так интересно, получается, здесь только брони 3, а ожерелье дает плюс 5. Любопытненько. Так, а где это? Броня. Одеваем. За имением ничего. Это лучше. О, туалетная бумага, ну как же. Все заберем, все пригодится. Зачем? Не знаю. Так, что вообще тут еще есть? Скарабкаться. То есть на туалете посидеть нельзя, да? Так, давай-ка адаптируется. Что, в зрении не хочет адаптироваться, да? Не, извините, конечно, крыса, но мне нужна экспа и, судя по всему, наверное, кость. О, фу ты, блин, я думал, она на меня бежит. Сигареты, ну, конечно. Ты что, вдруг кому-то нужно будет дать покурить? Это ж тебе не шнапс. Магниевый. Ну, видимо, факел нужен прям для конкретно темных мест. Металлический хлам. Что-нибудь хорошее или продать. Логично. Молоток обязательно в хозяйстве. Все пригодится. Может, кому-нибудь на ферму устроимся. Что-нибудь подшарманить нужно. Так, ага, железная руда. Я не удивлюсь, если даже в таком мире, где летать на космических кораблях, будет кузнец, и нужно будет что-то ковать. Не удивлюсь. Ага. Ну, понял. Крепкое уже пошло. Крепкое целебное зелье. Ну, круто. Мне интересно, как здесь жизни с уровнем, получается, идут. Надо, наверное, посмотреть на самого персонажа. Какие у него характеристики. Ну, понятно, все по 10. Очков характеристики 0. Уровень 1. Звания нету. Холодность, нейтральный. Что это значит? Даже нельзя навести, чтобы прочитать это. Так, жизни. Оружие ближнего боя, тяжелая сила. Каждый уровень увеличивает силу ударов. Ударов Физическое, я так понимаю. Физические навыки. Сила парирования. Отшатывание. Мощный удар. Гранаты. Роботов. Ну, надеюсь, здесь роботов немного. Ну, мутантов по-любому здесь, наверное, много. Все-таки, я так понял, вот этот вот эликсид. Вот, он, видимо, очень сильную мутацию сделал. И здесь монстры очень сильные. Так, открывать способность производить особую атаку реактивным ранцем. Учитель боевых искусств. Интересно. Видимо, атака жопкой. Стрелковое оружие. Ну, не знаю, меня... О, круто. И это бой. Это выживание. Сопротивление радиации. Сопротивляемость огню. Ремесла. Блин, как здесь много всего. Чтение приносит больше опыта. Барыга. Скидка у торговцев. Берсерк. Изгой. Угу. Берсерк. Магия, мана. Зачарованное оружие. Верный выстрел. Ой, как это интересно. Вообще. Чё, Piranha Bytes, вы сделали? Ничего не понятно. Так, пойдем с мужиком поболтаем. На! Красава.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment.
Very,
If you
very
stop
lucky.
trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some
Ну,
kind of
судя по его
safe.
прикиду, он похож на
What is it you
берсерка.
really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay
Ну,
and
голос у
risk
него
being
приятный,
picked up
хочется
by an
ему доверять.
outbreeding party. Between them and the rot boars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
Угу.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Albrader crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
What you say is logical.
Logical, right. Does that mean you're coming? Every choice you make adds up in this world.
То холодность понизили, то повысили. Что теперь, баланс, что ли?
Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers.
О, все, я буду земледельцем. Решено. Может быть, иногда охотником. Лавочник из меня так себе, воин, вообще никакущий. Прекрасно. Можешь обучить меня и дать мне снаряжение?
You'll train me and give me equipment?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or owl, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here or come with me?
Да, конечно, пошли с тобой. Чё базар какой?
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
And follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife.
Ну чё, я буду по старинке бегать, собирать траву. О, топор. Другой базар. Смогу ли я его одеть-то? Так. Ну, чуть-чуть больше урона. Ржавый и тупой топор. Да, за место прута.
We should get moving. Okay, watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
Давай
I
выберем.
want to find the thief who
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He
Рэй,
disappeared
значит,
off
нам
to the
нужен пока Рэй.
northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Угу.
If it's so dangerous,
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boards coming.
let's keep going.
All right, and follow me.
Ну, траву вижу. Дожди меня, чувак. Я потом не знаю, потом эту траву найду, нет. Буду ли я сюда вообще возвращаться-то? Подожди, мужик, подожди. Угу. Окей, let's go. Ну, красивая игра, не спорю. Новый уровень! О!
Clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath.
Golieta.
Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins, haven't come out.
The only good enemy is a dead enemy. Those rot boars saved you a job.
So, you think the value of life is decided by the style of armor it wears? Well, you'll find many that agree with you. But, for me, if Magalan is to survive, every life is
Согласен с ним.
Why haven't you joined a faction?
Why did you choose to join the Berserkers and not the Clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Тоже логично.
Maybe I should join the Outlaws.
Huh. They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Maybe I should join the Elves.
You don't join the Alps. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but Elex has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
Stop. I cannot decide whether to join a faction.
Well, we have a choice to make. We could...
Ой, фу. Что-то тут эта система холодности меня раздражает. Надо знать, что куда там это... нажать, что выбрать. Ага, понятно. Пофигу. Да. Ладно, пусть пока подсказки будут, все равно я пока еще нифига игры не знаю. Так, эти развалины нужно будет обязательно посетить. Надо вообще всю окрестность О, точно, чуть не забыл. Да, конечно, чувак. Давай. Так. Так, вон какая-то трава. Ядовитый лист. Ну, понятно, то есть здесь алхимия все-таки присутствует. Как много пустынных мест. Очень много. Ладно, пока крыс не трогаем. Молоток. Энергия. Костер. Так, жареное мясо, да? Ага, еще рецептура есть. Ценность, здоровье. Ну, для экономии... Не, пока не будем, вдруг по квесту нужно будет. Крыс пока смысла убивать вообще нет. Что они там дают только? Кость. Зачем мне кость? О-о-о. Бесполезная аптечка. Трава дома. Давай, побежали. Так.
We should get moving. Okay. Watch your... I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
Это мы уже слышали. Так, вот тут надо сохраниться. То вдруг опять какую-то там речь не ту скажу. Элексит везде валяется. Ну, я догадываюсь, что он в таком количестве ни для чего мне не пригодится. Разве что только траву. Очень круто. Ну, по крайней мере, разбиться будет очень тяжело. Если сам не затуплю. Еп.
What are the ruins of? Can we find any?
Maybe. Well,
The only...
so... What?
Why did you choose... I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to...
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So, maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Пошли в развалины. Да пошли в развалины.
To the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Вы выбрали трудный путь. Откройте адъютор, нажав В. Очки характеристики распределив, да?
Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
О, да тут еще и... Что за музыка? Ну и что тут надо? Второй уровень. Очков 10. Очки опыта уже есть. Сила, ловкость. Намек понял. Потом разберемся с этим. Пойдем. Так, погодь. Я не взял топор. Сырое мясо, это хорошо. А что, идем, да? Не, погодь, мужик. Какие-то интересные шары лежат. Я могу только предполагать, что эти шары, скорее всего, связаны с тем, что быть катализатором для роста растений. Ух, какие там твари. Чувствую, придется повозиться. Чё, все что ли? Неуклюжий. Металлический хлам? С него? Он что, это жрет, что ли? Вот вроде кто там, крыса бегает, да? Ага, мясо жареное. Обязательно надо взять. Нет, стойте. Вот крыса бегает, да? А по звуку очень похоже на мясного жука. Очень прям похоже, из готики. Первый и второй. Мужик, вот, пожалуйста, погодь. Я вот прям вот думаю, может, что тут есть. Интересненько. Вон какой-то мужик уже стоит в воротах. Угу. О, все понятно. Нас уже ждут там на съедение. Иду. Так, это, наверное, телепорты какие-нибудь. Так и думал. Ну, это очень логично. Вы активировали телепорт. Теперь вы в любой момент можете вернуться сюда с помощью карты вашего адъютора. Интересненько. То есть, видимо, такое у Альба только есть такая возможность. Да, пошли, конечно. Что там, клирик мертвый? О, круто. Так, сейчас, подожди, адаптируется. О, топор еще ржавый. Рюкзак. О, сейчас обшмонаем чужие вещи. Пропаганда. Ага. А что спальный мешок дает? Ну, конечно же, видимо, выздоровление. Давай, вставай. Давай. Вот все обшмонаем, что только можно. И от этого зависит выживаемость. Так. Ух ты, он сильный. Ой-ой-ой, мы сейчас помрем. Конец, ну конечно конец. Он пузыри не выпивает. Бывает, чё. Так, надо как-то второго не привлекать. Больно бьются. Ну правильно, постоим с ним. Я не вижу его. Че, он его убил, что ли? Точно, убил. А чё тут ничего нету? Ничего не вижу. Ну, по крайней мере, с одним монстром справились. А что-то задание. Ага. Так, что тут у нас? Что еще есть? Сундук. Вау. Энергетики. Угу. Оружие. Ух, какая прелесть. И чё, кто ты такой? Нас хотят побить. Бей его, бей. А что, все? Все, шмонаем все, что можно. О, что-то есть. Пачка денег старого мира. Клик на запас. Оружие клирика получено. Короче, точно будем банчить. Инструкция по изготовлению малого запаса энергии. Молитвенник клириков. Понятно. Так, ну вроде все тут обсмотрели.
Do you often find clerics in Idan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
Так, мужик, ладно, давай постой. А я, короче, здесь побегаю, посмотрю, чего еще есть. Что есть-то? Ну, какая-то бутыль. Мгм. Так, а что это за место такое? Какие-то развалины. Ух ты! Блин. Так, тут тупичок. Угу. И туда.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Золотой слиток. 4 дома.
There was something hanging there.
Что это такое? Изящная чашка. Из нее можно пить. А еще ее можно продать. Гениально. С другой стороны, а что нет? Так, а что там? Чик. Угу. Металлический хлам. О, стрел много, это хорошо. Угу, тут все-таки можно по лестнице собираться. Интересно. А зачем тогда реактивную разницу? Я думал, дали, вот и летай. Блин, удобно, зараза. Че, все? Нашли все, да? Понятно. Ну ладно, вроде все нашли.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the Albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were Alps in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. That's all.
Блин. А физический все-таки урон штука сильная, я смотрю тут.
We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Let's go. We should get moving.
Ой, два.
Are you ready to go on? Let's go. Look out!
Понятно, пока мы всех падальщиков не убьем, мы не успокоимся. Это ж насколько надо быть слабым, чтобы такие маленькие уроны делать. Я понимаю начало игры, но он все-таки сильный чувак был. Слушай, разреши я тут пошарю, а? Подожди меня чуть-чуть. Ох, какая молодец. Побежала на смерть. О, перекатил. Как красиво. Вау. Ну, жалко, это экспо. Да. Так, что есть? Есть что? Что-то мне кажется, я могу потом не подняться. Запись Руби. Нет, нет, нет. Нет, нет. Я трусливый подонок. Не-не-не, вот тут еще не полазил. Блин, красиво. Вот хромакей висит. Они, видимо, снимали свой блок. Пачка сигарет. Ну как без этого? Вы чё? Вдруг как раз нас подсадят на эту пагубную привычку. О! Что-то светящееся. Это ж круто.
Let's go.
Понятно, пока мы, короче, всех тут не перебьем, монстров.
We should get moving.
Подожди, куда вот мы идем сейчас, мужик? Ага, понятно. Здесь мы были, здесь мы начали, видимо, да? Как он быстро расправляется с ними.
Let's go. We should get moving.
Да погодь, мужик.
Are you ready to go on?
О, как-то он сделал. Два раза вперед. Ух ты, ёкарный бабай. Ага, ну выносливо стараться. Ну, все честно.
We should get moving.
Да, подожди.
Are you ready to go on? You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You should not trust traitors.
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But, for now, the Separatists are outnumbered. Without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath.
Еще бы, они без наркоты сидят.
It's only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in.
Вот и
Find me
нервные.
up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Угу. Выжить. Да, это... Выжить. Угу. Угу. Так, телепортик активируем. Как удобно. Получено достижение. Спасение. Мгм. Не, ну клево в тени. Прям чувствуется, ну почти как в реальности.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in the area recently. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
Труженик. Рецепт. Инструкция по изготовлению малого целебного зелья. О, это хорошо. Так, стоп. Нет, 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 отмычки. Давай. Ух ты, высоко. Ну, это стоило того. Пачка сигарет. Угу. О, нефтяные вышки. Насосы, так называемые. Ну ничего, выносливость довольно быстро восстанавливается. А интересно, во время боя. Раз, два, три, четыре. Да, довольно быстро.
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant.
Ну, все понятно.
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. All right. You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who is Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Albs looking to tear down this whole world.
Угу.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Albs starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Albs getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe down by the tavern or with the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men. Pay your way or work for your stay and you'll be welcome. We are the protectors of Magalan, and we welcome all.
Не хватает здесь эпичной музыки, не такой, какая сейчас играет. Кто здесь самый главный?
Weren't you listening?
Ты чё, говорит, меня не слышал?
The great pilgrim and master of all magic is away on
Понятно.
Lord of warlords.
Великий и справедливый, он пример для всех нас.
I wouldn't go knock, but you might.
Right, got it.
Ладно, я все понял.
Sent you here to be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we...
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. He will return as soon as his mission is... Until then, he has given Warlord Ragnar.
Okay, I've got it. You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elex as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elexit, or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
Угу. Так, а сколько у меня этого
All
эликсира?
technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
А, пардон, мужик. Блин, я не думал, что при нем нельзя это показывать. Вы видели, да? Прикольно. Земледелец. Ну ладно, чё. Пошаримся. Молоток. Ну, можно так просто брать, да? Кровать. Труженик. Да, окей, я понял. Это камень. Плотина, что ли? Что это за яйца? Ферма какая-то, что ли? Ну, точно. Взять, ломать земледельца. А, гриб. Или дур.
You my backup? What backup?
Oh, for the love of God. There's no one gonna send me some relief. I need a piss, a sit down, and a different fucking view.
Ругается, надо же. Окей. Ага, запрещено. А, все, понял. То, что запрещено, все считается за воровство. Понял. Здесь средневековьем попахивает. Сундук. Отмычка. О, охотничьи штаны. О, побольше брони. Один, конечно, но все-таки. О, какая прелесть. Путешественникам. Взлом замков, да? Так, ладно. Пойдем повыполняем задание. Кстати, а что я еще внизу там ни с кем не говорил? А, тут говорить не с кем. Ну, понятно, все самое интересное наверху, конечно же.
Trolls, mantises, raptors. It's crazy to travel out there. I stop listening whenever she opens her mouth. The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
Запрещено. Пещерные птицы, я так понимаю, это наши курочки. Лист мутанта, яблоко. Еще яблоко.
I have to go.
Синда.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
It doesn't sound like you're getting the help you deserve.
Don't pretend like you feel sorry for me. People like you are only interested in the power that comes from magic, not the problems of common folk. But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and...
I need better weapons and...
I can't help you there. You can only get that sort of thing from our blacks, but he'll only sell to berserkers.
How much?
A good few shards for sure. But if you've worked your way up through the ranks to be eligible, and the more hands we have working in Goliath, the more chance I have of getting the help.
Харизма 4. А у нас она есть. А ну-ка, чему можно научить? Здесь вы можете потратить свои очки обучения, чтобы изучить новые навыки. В том случае, если ваши характеристики это позволяют. Интеллект 50, хитрость 30. Опытный охотник. Практик. Увеличивает опыт за выполнение заданий. Вот это интересная вещь. Каждый спутников. Так, что у тебя еще есть? Что-то есть. Топорик. Угу. Ничего, не такая фигурка симпатичная. Видно, накачанная деваха.
But let's start with the Icing clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You? Well, my only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the... Well, let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for... Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxed...
It sounds like these...
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Угу. Отличное задание. Мы такие обожаем.
Where can I find this Master Thorald?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. All we know is that his leaving has something to do with Elex, but what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
Угу. Так, харизма 4, да? Надо посмотреть, о чем у меня... О, да. Извиняюсь. Извиняюсь. А тут можно? Так, харизма, да? Харизма. Ага. Боже, да... Чувствую, мы не очень поладим. Чё тут? Чё тут? Так, прекрасная дева, дай мне, пожалуйста, пройти. Так. Избавляемся от крыс. Ну зачем они в городе? О, прикольно. Заплесневелый хлеб. Яблоко. Действие. Ну-ка, если при них ранцем пользоваться.
So, what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I'm actually not from Idan.
Oh, hopefully you have good news from the other lands. Otherwise, this will be a very short guest performance for you here. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Idan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Can you repeat that?
I think you heed my advice, and you will find. Is there anything else?
Блин, я вообще не то думал. Чё там? О, купол какой-то. А, я с тобой не хочу разговаривать. Если честно. Так, что там? Так, стопы. Понятно. Ничего брать нельзя. О,
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Get to the point.
All right, all right. I'm just saying you look like someone with potential, and there's nothing worse than wasted potential. Except maybe being impaled on the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both.
You want to trade?
Illegal here is legal there. Law's just a matter of geography, isn't it? So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
Прикольный тип. Философски смотрит. Обороты использует.
You're looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without no fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery, one where you pay me for a...
I have to gamble.
You could say that, but once you offer the right price, the odds... I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Угу. Ловкость, интеллект. Ну, я понял, короче, надо эти навыки развивать в любом случае. Угу. Ювелир. Блин, даже не знаю, какие тут навыки полезные, какие нет. Так, подождите, что еще там есть? Такой прикольный. Чё ты? Давай поговори со мной.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the Elex has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
If Elex is...
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elex, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana.
Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
So, you won't be confiscating my Alexit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
Why not do...
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the forefathers decreed that and right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our and if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Albs pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and...
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Albs take Elex, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elex, a need for it, but as to why? If we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Albs.
But Albs can cast magic.
Yes, yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
So if you need...
Amrek's paradox. We are told. So we collect it.
You want me to collect?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb convert...
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the Elex in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that hard. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elex concentration in them.
And if I get caught bringing Elex into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify magic. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already...
I will get you...
Good. Great. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly.
Очень похоже на стартовую площадку. О, яма. Это, видимо, куда все технологии скидывают. Прикольно. Я не удивлюсь, если там очень много монстров. Угу. Ну что ж, технологии-то, может, они и скидывают. Запрещено. Отбойный молоток. Убойный молоток. Ну, клево, чё? Что еще тут есть?
Analyzing. System error.
You four. What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. U4 unit attempted return to repair station.
But instead you were found by the Berserkers? You're lucky you haven't been dismantled for your Elex. Are you able to come with me?
System error. Failure of...
Identify system error.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems. Defense system and weapons are offline. Primary control system impaired.
Can you repair yourself?
Analyzing. Negative. No repair possible at this location.
Yeah, that would be too easy. Status report of our last mission goals.
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers, known as the Pilgrim. Mission status, failed. Secondary goal. Secure data describing transmutation process of pure Elex into mana. Mission status, failed. Tertiary goal. Scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defenses. Mission status, failed.
Well, that was a success, huh?
Negative. Commanding unit status, privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission failure.
What do you need to complete repairs? This location isn't safe.
Identifying. Nearest automated repair station is in North Abessa.
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status. If asked about me, state that I died in the crash. I will meet you at the repair station in Abessa.
Слушай, не зря, походу, спустился.
Will you just leave? This area is restricted. No.
Let me through.
No authorized. No entry. Move along there.
Так, тут мы были, по-моему, да? Да, точно были.
Talk. all he's ever been.
We need to get some more food supplies. It doesn't matter how you see it.
He always thought he could talk his way around anyone.
Don't take it personally.
Так, там, по-моему, мы были уже.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred... Tell me, what brings you here?
Is this you?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home. You want something to...
Tell me. Why do you...
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need Elex weapons to survive. You ask the Alps. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the Berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? Elex rots whatever it touches. Look at the Alps. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
Leather armor can't stop energy weapons.
Oh, of course it can. It's magic. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So, that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and...
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was... It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the world hearts. The other lands should be... They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Have you heard anything about the Alps recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Alps, Elex, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Elex, do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Alps seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he is?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Obessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know any?
Not that it's still... There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Who are...
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the... Or an Elex edition like those Alps. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Так, что самогон? Угу. Понятно. Заданий никаких, да?
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Who wants to know?
My name is Bourne. I am the Chief Overseer. Let me welcome you to Goliath. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants were called... Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better.
What's a seedling?
We grow a lot of different plants here. Specimen, but of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they... That's why these plants get their own fortified defense. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to... I hope you find your place here.
Ну ладно, что, пойдем поболтаем.
So, and what is your...
I'm actually not.
Oh. So you had better... Again. So...
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be... Is there anything else?
Let's assume I.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
A fish rot.
Don't go too far. I'm guessing wherever you... But it also takes guts to confront me. So
Yes.
there are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine, speak. And if you're a lot of people come to me.
Where can I buy?
You can't. You don't even have the rank of a cup.
Why not?
Slow down, friend. So.
Do you think?
The Berserkers.
I heard you had taken heavy.
Так, стопэ, чувак. Давай поболтаем с тобой по-другому.
So.
Because. Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit, I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it all...
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. Speak.
Master.
Thorl is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers. His knowledge of magic is superior.
Do you?
With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, Cormag, Angram, and myself will see the Berserkers stand.
Where can I?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the ward?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath,
Where can I? How is your war again?
our war. This isn't a war of our choosing. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there, and the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Albs that... Since then they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next. Here, the war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has... There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of Elex machines, but they are fighting their...
You said...
Correct. You must have sensed it out there. The thing... If we are going to survive and prosper... I need information about the other faction. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a report from the fort in... So, be it the outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon,
That's a lot to...
You know your way around the wastelands. You've survived out there. So you have the skills I need. Plus, the journey will have dangers. So, what will it be? Will you impress me? And you will earn not just Elexit, but favor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want...
About myself. Is there any...
You seem to take this seriously. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make your... The cultivators are constantly... Oh, and Eardor hasn't...
Where is...
To the south of Goliath, down the path. But I don't want to leave that to chance. We cannot...
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help some are lend them a hand. And uphold...
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our...
How am I doing?
You...
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
You should think about leaving.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Be careful.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen.
Is that an accusation?
This is...
Сюда. Да, ты задолбали вы меня. Так, а где эти пушки-то? Вот оружие клириков. Нет, предмет нельзя продать. А использовать-то можно? Три, наверное, что? Ловкость, силу. Лекарь. Может быть, тут алхимик есть? Дневник изгнанника. Понятно, ничего интересного.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Стой, мужик.
Why are people so blind? How can they stare at the same thing as you and yet see something so differently?
You think everyone should think the same way?
No, but if something is so obvious, why can't people see it? We're losing this war. Our enemies can see it, we can see it.
So, why won't anyone do anything about it?
It's not like there isn't a solution out there, a way we can win. But people stick to their old ways and new thinking be damned.
If you say so.
There's no point saying if you stay.
Блин, а как харизму-то развить? Ладно, не будем с ним болтать.
You should come with me. See something.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
And if I did,
that would be good for both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of...
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you... I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want...
Are you some sort of...
Me? No, I'm no I just know some interested parties who would like... I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. You'd be making some...
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know some...
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend, and the shards they bring.
I can't give... You think it's wrong to forbid...
Some say Elex fell from the sky as a curse. Others say it's a blessing. I think... Of course. And should you wish to learn more about...
No.
Then superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be...
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken...
Your healers here?
Ah, well, you will find healers among them. Perhaps not Amric's best. We cure Magellan from the curse of Elex, and from that curse, we bring the blessing of mana.
It sounds like
saving our world, the only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where one day all Elex will come here, and Magellan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from Elex can make the shrine. The power of Elex. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, did...
I was...
Then you are an alb, no more. It is Elex that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, it is the struggle Magellan suffers from too. She is dosed with Elex. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magellan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure, the power it offers. Resist it.
So,
transmute. We transmute Elex. We place the Elex in the Mana Shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the Elex passes through, it is changed, purified into mana.
You're comfortable with an alb living in Goliath?
An alb is a man who has become... It seems to me that you have freed your... That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written law, it is central to our beliefs and to me. If you are prepared to leave your past behind...
I want to leave.
That is good. Now, but everyone else...
What do you...
Our mana is everything. It is life itself. It is mana that allows us to do magic. No other faction of the free people can... The mana potions we make give us that ability. It makes our warriors stronger, more powerful than any of the... But it doesn't just make us strong, it also makes the world blossom. Look around. World hearts are the center of everything we do. They are plants we enrich with mana. They bring the soil.
What good?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Will you trade me some mana for Elex?
Gladly.
What do you...
As I have already explained, as that from mana, from wasteland. So, the workers, well, that is supposed to be what happens, but...
How does mana help you cast?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has... Those who cast magic will tell you that while the Albs lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens them. It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the Albs have to have their Elex. And we use a lot less. Most of the Elex we find is given to our seedlings. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. The energy the Albs use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them.
You say people aren't doing...
Yes, the biggest problem we have is Elex corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of Elex disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Crow, one of our guards.
So Kral...
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the Elex have come up empty, and I have no idea.
Fine.
Good. I appreciate your help. As a guard in the Hooded Crows, Kral has free access to all areas here. So, he may have taken refuge in Ragnar's Strom, or he may have strayed if indeed he is the thief, and that is yet to be proven.
Ну вот, уже набрал тьма заданий. Стрелы на халяву. Приятно, чё? В хозяйстве все сгодится. Блин, что он такое огромное, это поселение-то? Слава богу, хоть подписывает. Уже приятно. Да, поселение не маленькое.
Stay alert out there.
What goods have you...
Understood.
Угу. Купить все-таки что-то можно. Но дорого. Ну и цены. Угу. По броне ничего, значит. Ну ладно.
Another damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magellan that the clerics gave us the Albs? The Albs come here building their filthy converter. They foul our soul, kill our... The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the Hooded Crows.
Teach me some.
Yes.
Sounds like you...
They won't stop until everyone... It's always us berserkers who are 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. Now, I'm asked to make up...
What?
They take so much Elex. They're like machines. Killing. How messed up must you be to decide to do... And how do they get... They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals. Every alb, every mutant stands a...
It almost...
A fully trained alb commander. Even an elect... But true power. Have you got them?
What if I did? And I took Elex as well.
Then you would be just another hen. Is that what you want? To destroy a strong sword. They will...
Резонный довод.
You want...
I want to exterminate them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should... What about you?
This...
Typical outs. It could be that... Or look, whatever.
Where are the...
To the west, in the valley. The Albs have been... We've had... Don't think you can steal anything here.
Hey, watch it there! You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you're my damned hard work, so don't get in my way.
What's so good about...
Quality, skill, year, and as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible as a cultivator. So for cultivator armor, but a warrior's armor...
Can I get...
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to... A cultivator isn't... So
I'd like to trade.
pick your armor, choose your weapon.
Купить можно. Угу. Угу. Я так понимаю, мы вышли за территорию. Угу.
talk later, yeah?
Wait, wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends. So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
What do you want from...
Beer, water, hops, barley. That touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Ah, now I really need a drink. I'm watching you. Don't do something.
Понял. Будем за пивом бегать. Чтобы знать, где таверна.
No, not now.
Can we trade?
Look around.
А, это, по-моему, мужика было. Там, по-моему, наверху, да, точно, вот таверна.
Give me a drink.
What'll be?
Пиво.
I'll meet you again later on.
I heard he was robbed.
Что-то вас много стало.
Well, if that's what they're saying.
Your beer.
Ah, that's what I need. About time, too.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
I don't want...
Good. And see, you need... Of course. So...
I'm not paying.
You're not paying for a word. You're paying for a chance. All... Then we can watch each... After all, it's my job as a guard to... All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Так, а где эта холодность? Где она? Что он дает?
Rotboars have burrowed through the cliffs. They're threatening the seedlings. We have to stop them. Follow me. Another one of those animals.
Your weapons down. These fucking mutants. They're so desperate. All that work.
There's
Of course. But
the seedling fields are...
Rotboars. He told me he suspected something was burrowing in... I assume Auric is doing well?
It seems so.
Good. Your help is appreciated. Thank you for standing with us.
How are the seedlings?
But it will take time to train Auric's replacement and give them the care they need. And, in the meantime, we have a different problem. I've had to put all the cultivators to work to repair the damage the Rotboars did to the fields. And that's left me short of people to gather the healing roots our healers are to...
You need someone to harvest the healing roots?
Yes. To harvest them, any pair of hands willing to... Please, we need those healing roots to care for the wounded.
I will harvest...
Good. If you can make sure those are the only ones...
Where can I...
They grow in small clusters around the lake above Goliath. They can be easy to overlook, so...
All right.
Good. Now get...
What exact...
Caring for these seedlings. With care and luck, one of them might grow to maturity and become a world heart. Of all the ones we grow, but those few are everything. Those few will save Mag...
Teach me.
Yeah, will do.
How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man supposed to...
What are
they?
What are world...
Heart and soul of the berserkers they are. Magellan's very own, others...
Титька Маgellan.
One of those in the soul. All this here was wasteland till the milking. You feed a seedling with mana, and when it's mature, a world...
Elex poisons the ground.
Elex poisons everything. If we plant enough world hearts, we'll make the whole of Magellan green again. Unless those wretched owls bomb everything flat first. What magic, isn't it? But you want to...
There's There's Matt.
Yeah, Fang.
What's got you so
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rock bursts loose out there, with elves crawling around in the undergrowth. Oh yeah, why would I be up? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-jewels. It's like they want this town to be overrun.
You don't need to. They're dead.
Dead? Oh, great. That's perfect. You know, rock bars will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field, but can you see him? No, because that lazy duty-skipping strip of an asshole. You couldn't go and find him, could you?
Did you see?
Sure. I had a ringside seat here. Whoosh, blam, serves the bastard right.
And did you see who shot the raider?
No, someone went foom on the thing down it went. Whatever happened, happened quick. Goes to show nobody would get me into one of those infernal machines at any rate. Machines are against nature. You see what comes of them when it crashes out of the sky.
Was it a berserk?
No, no way. If someone from here had done that, they'd have had a parade. And they'd never have... No. Which does...
I'll find Alvar.
I was hoping you'd say that. You could start by asking Drogue. He's probably on duty over at the town gate. If anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Drogue. Those two are best buddies.
About your friend Alvar.
What about him?
Where is he? He should be standing guard.
How should I know? He comes and goes as he pleases. But if you're gonna start looking for him, try the tavern. Ask Orin, the tavern keeper. He could have seen Alvar.
Right.
I heard they might be getting a resupply soon.
No, I won't accept that.
Do you know Berserker name?
Oh yeah. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
It can't continue like this, right?
Everything was better earlier, but still, have to keep going, don't you?
Getting drunk. That's where he'll be. I'm leaving. I just can't believe that.
I am going, all right?
That's it, I'm out of here.
Why would you do that?
Is that a fact?
What an ass, he should have known that.
He's joined us, you know?
Look after yourself.
You're new here, right? Tell me, what do you think about our laws?
Laws should...
It's time you had an education.
Why are you...
Well, so I'm not surprised at all that you don't think... As
Who are...
My name is Ornir. We decommission forbidden technology, making Magalan safe. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, but as Amrek said...
What?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
What exactly?
Kill him! I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
So, why don't you take care?
I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to I mean, if he was a piece of technology... Look, Angram's already...
I will take...
Good.
That's what I said. Really?
I wouldn't know his ass if a troll ripped it off and showed it to him.
Here, will ya?
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
Yeah, she said she saw him stealing, just there, right in front of her.
Are you looking for something?
all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason.
О, здесь еще не был вроде.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you. If you want to stay.
Tell me about...
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, you see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me...
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects?
Does Ragnar think a berserk?
Ascor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many people who use swords out. But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who was... So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects. No idea why these 5 exact...
And
You're a stranger here.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence. Me, but if a warlord has an itch to...
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a war...
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor, he went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did, they didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the...
I'll find.
Ragnar won. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, then who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
Who are the son?
A group of people who were out there in the forest. First on the list is Baron. He's a... As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. But I think the only real... Then there's Thorgal. He's in charge of a world. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Maybe just to be... Third is Garen. He was reliable, but last our ear... Rock, I can't get a handle. They were all outside Goliath.
What do you want me?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. I doubt you'll get a...
Where can I find?
There are...
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need... As for me, I think the free people should...
Will I have trouble?
It will mostly be... If you want the people here to trust you, then once they do, they will open their door. You will have a place to stay. A chance to become one of... And they will likely reward you for your... We Berserkers believe in second chances.
Teach.
Sure.
Teach me some.
Sure.
Who are you?
I am Cormag, warlord of the Hammer Clan. Each of the clans has its own call, a gift given to us in our time of need. Proof that this planet needed a guardian, and that we can channel power through our bodies and battle the machines of the clerics. The power mana gives us, and yet it seems so normal now, doesn't it? It's hard to remember that magic is only a generation old. We have only just started our study of it. And the Hammer Clan...
What do you think?
Our laws bind us. They tell us how we interpret them, death and exile.
You think?
Dedicated, not harsh. Just now. But after whatever.
Are there?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with us. But anyone who forgets that needs...
You have
not traitors. You think we should... I say... I've been saying... But it's...
No.
Very well. I had thought you were trying to... It seems I was wrong.
You are being inefficient.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
I don't have to listen to you.
You shouldn't do that.
Not like that.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry, we can surely find...
Thank you.
Welcome. I hope you have been shown kindness, but we have a... So, wherever you came from, what's the point? We need to be... I hope...
How long?
I was born here.
What's so good?
As Eisenfaust said, of all the places, and with
Spare me the...
If you don't, you will find Ragnar.
That is illogical.
Nobody fucking...
Colonel's diary. No sign of the man. But let's see if he has left me a clue in here. Last entry. First the Elex devours him. Now it devours me. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
What are you doing here?
They're always hitting on you here.
You should leave now. So, yes.
Where are you gonna go? Don't do that again.
It is not efficient for us to talk.
Телепортик. Удобненько.
What are you doing with that technology? Take it to the pit.
You do know that technology is banned here.
Так, где все эти штуки? Да отвали ты, ё-моно. Ну, чё он зацепляется?
Time to teach you a lesson.
Долго бежит. Ну, еще и сильный. Ну, кое-как завалил. Как он замахивается долго! Да, не, здесь физический бой, ну, очень сложный. Это тебе не готика первая. Что-то там ветряк какой-то, не? Че, и все? А что так быстро? Ого! М? Странно, что это такое? Ну куда ты падаешь? Тут ушлепок, а? Ну конечно же, там, наверное, типа радиация. О, часть карты. Самолет какой-то упавший. Изящная чашка. Красные гранаты. Интересно, так далеко забрались и ничего нету? Даже жаль. Плотина, что ли? Так, ну ладно, на этом, наверное, заканчиваем сегодня стрим. Сохраняем игру. Бегин, короче.